Hello and good afternoon to you all. We're here today at the home of cricket, Lords. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
Now the players are coming out now and the crowd is making plenty of noise for the opening game. The pitch, it looks in great condition. Plenty on offer for the batters and bowlers. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Oh my, that's racing away.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the first over. The score is now 9 for 9.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. edge, but it drops safely.
Into the second over. The batting team are now on none for 18.
Sandhu from the nursery end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Sandhu shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Into the third over. The batting team are now on none for 27.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Massive outside edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Edged. What a ball. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged. Unplayable. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Oh, this is world. Class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment. Some adjustments to the field.
Brilliant diving stop. smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Great commitment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. They'll have to head back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
1 for 46.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Second dead ball in a row. Maybe there's something wrong with their shoes. Finds the fielder with that shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Sandhu from the nursery end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Finds the edge. India with a strong appeal. That should be given. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
He's got their tail up.
Edge, but it drops safely. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. A lovely shot. Just rocks back and puts it away.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Straight to the fielder. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
End of the over. The score is now 2 for 65.
Goes over the top with that shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 2 for 70.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Edged, what a ball. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Great shot, through the gap.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on 2 for 80.
Going with spin now. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
That is quite extraordinary. Lloyd, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going, and they're hitting sixes. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
He's just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's out. Caught. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
With full of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched. Bit of a change-up in the field now.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now 4 for 106.
Out. That's a special catch. What a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. How will he reply?
Perfectly timed.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Misses everything.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Great commitment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics. Huge edge. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gone. Great reflexes. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Edged, what a ball. India with a massive shout. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. He's got their tail up. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Beats the field with a great shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's just outrageous.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed the lot. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Massive outside edge.
The batting team are now on 9 for 171.
new bowler is coming into the attack. Perfectly timed.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Goes over the top with that shot. Short delivery, and he's punished that delivery beautifully. No need to run, 4 more.
There was no need to run for that. Gets onto the back foot and powers that away for 4 runs.
Roberts has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. No, no, no. Terrible shot. He's quick onto that in the infield. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
A lovely shot. Cleared the front leg and got down low and picked that up easily with the sweep for 4.
India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That'll be a dead ball. Straight to the fielder. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Final over in this innings. Going with pace now.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 201 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. First ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Nearly gets the edge. Roberts with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Over, India are none for 9.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 10 runs added there. India are none for 19. Misses everything. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nicked it.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Lloyd, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
End of the over. India are 1 for 36. Marshall, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
As on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. A few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
It's just another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just have to accept you couldn't do anything about it.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Roberts shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Couldn't get it through the field. Good pick up, big chance. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Marshall from the pavilion end. Drilled that one away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That's a confident appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. No. Terrible shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 5 for 120.
Change of bowling. The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
And that's gone. Amazing catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Edged it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Marshall back on now. Smacks that away through the gap. A direct hit and this could be gone. Drilled that one away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. India, 7 for 155.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Can't get that outside the ring field. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again.
Tried it. Not very well. Smashed to the boundary.
Lloyd, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Roberts coming into the attack from the nursery end. Nearly gets the edge. Roberts with a great delivery there. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Beats the field with a great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.